So if you took Dave Ramsey's advice to buy a home, no matter what the economy does, right now, your home value would be underwater. And what does underwater mean? Underwater means that you owe on more on your house than what it's currently worth. And what they don't tell you is that 30 to 40% of people who bought homes are underwater. So they don't have the equity in their home. You have to be smart about the decision when it comes to buying a home. Also, the supply of homes are about to be overloaded. Builders are building homes at a record pace while interest rates are rising, while the economy is going through the detrimental state that it's going through right now. So what does that mean? That your home value is going to be getting decreased even more. And not only that, did I bring up the higher property taxes? So what do you do? Where do you go? Now, should you wait to buy a home, or should you buy a home in 2023? Well, let me give you a little bit backstory and you decide. Right now, the housing market is way over inflated in price. Homeowners are cutting the prices of their home from $75,000 to $25,000. And when they cut it that little bit, sometimes they even have to cut it even more. Okay? Now, if they can't get out to sell their home, this is the good thing. If they can't get out of selling their home this year, they're going to have an increased property tax bill, along with all the other increased bills that they have right now. So when it comes around to selling their home and they get that high property tax bill, they're going to be begging to sell their home. They're going to be begging to sell their home fast. And that's why the most Google search word is sell my home fast. Yes, the real estate market is changing. You're going to see some new players in the real estate game that's about to take over because homeowners are going to be in such a detrimental state. They're not going to know who to turn to or who to work with. And they're going to go to Open Door. They're going to go to Zillow. They're going to go to OfferPad, who's going to make them low ball offers. And guess what? They're going to take it. And then Zillow, Open Door is going to turn around and rent those homes for higher monthly rental prices. And they're going to make billions and billions of dollars of cash. Now, with this simple step, with all the information that I told you, and if you are a real estate investor, you could take advantage of this recession and make a whole lot of money. And when do people make a whole lot of money? When people have major problems. And I ain't got to tell you, there is a shift in the atmosphere. There is a shift in the atmosphere that's going to go on in technology. It's going to go on in the housing market. It's going to go on in the financial market. It's going to go on in the stock market. There's a shift where new companies are coming abroad and they're taking over and they're taking more control. You know, now you're about to see companies in the electric vehicle space take over. I mean, there's going to be a shift and you have to be prepared. And where do you want to be in the shift? You want to be ahead in the shift. Some people are not going to believe we are in a housing market recession or a recession overall until they hear it on the news. But here is some keys that you know you're in a recession. When you hear banks are laying off employees. Banks are laying off employees like loan officers, underwriters, real estate agents are leaving the real estate industry at record numbers. Home builders are laying off construction people that are building homes. Just a massive layoff in the real estate industry because the real estate industry is so connected to this economy. If the real estate industry is strong, the economy is going to be strong because there's so many industries that's connected to the real estate industry. You think about it, Home Depot, construction, you know, you got the construction stores, contractors, also white collar workers, the blue collar workers, the dump truck guys that are delivering the garbage disposal, the concrete guys, the brick masons, carpentry. You have a whole host of people that are connected to the real estate industry. So if they start getting laid off, there's massive layoffs that are coming down the pipeline. So that's why if you own a home right now, you're actually in a good position. If you sell right now at the right price, right now, before 2023 hit, you're going to be saved from a whole lot of disaster. Because if you wait until 2023, you might not even get the price that you paid for your home. It might be so heavily discounted, it would seem that you put your house on sale at Dollar General.